ain't gonna be handsome, he should at least be handy. Now get your ugly outside.
How about we meet there?
Oh, I have plans this evening.
There's a huge difference between shooting your shot and then chasing after a guy.
All the good guys go there before work.
This evening, I don't even want to go to the kids.
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a two-parent household.
Don't have to worry about it. I call bull.
If you're taking time from me and my kids, you need to be worth it.
Arrangements have to be made, okay, if you want to take me out on a date.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I'm telling you straight up, you got 50 partners and you're in your 20s as a female. That's nasty. I don't care who I just insulted. That is nasty. That's nasty. Why is it nasty, you ask? Well, it shows that you don't take it seriously. You can't have had 50 people that you were in love with. Come on. You can't have had 50 serious relationships at that point. When did you start? 8?
Real talk.
So that tells me that you're fickle with your body. Very fickle with your body. That tells me that a lot of that is without emotion. That tells me that you're not being terribly particular. 50 is an extremely high number. So that's not attractive. It's not sexist to say that that is less desirable than someone who has body count of 1.
Sure is. And you know what's happening? Nowadays, well, actually, since the beginning of time, when women are fickle with their bodies, they leave leftovers. What are those leftovers? Children. A lot of women being plagued by that now. And when you're a single mother, it's hard. Oh boy, it's hard.
What's like your favorite place at the restaurant?
Restaurant, like around here or in general?
No, a place that is like your dream.
Oh, my dream? In Chicago? Oh gosh.
Like you go there, you are like, oh my god, I'm so.
Gosh, there's so many great restaurants. I'm trying to think what my answer to that would be. Lake Colonial is just around here and it's really good. Highly recommend.
How about we meet there?
Oh, I have plans this evening.
Where did all the good men go?
But thank you.
Next week?
I'm going to Charleston next week.
After next week?
Are you staying for a while?
I moved there, remember?
Oh, I thought you were just visiting.
No. I got a place in Golden.
Oh, okay.
I haven't entered my apartment yet, so I've been calling, you know. I still have to move my stuff in. But today I might move in there, but I'm saying it's really.
Okay.
Or maybe we can grab a drink now.
I'm gonna take it easy, but thank you for the offer.
A very large number of my clinical clients, but also young men I've talked to in general, are absolutely terrified of women because they're terrified of being rejected.
After next week?
If we run back into each other, then maybe we'll touch base then.
I take it now.
You got a point.
Okay. You as well.
He took it well, but he should have known she was giving him a song and a dance, and she wasn't interested. As soon as she gave the I'm done. He should have left.
So listen to this. I'm up really early and I've already beat out of my face. I know. Morning, Allison. Mommy's gotta go and find you a daddy. So basically, I got invited. Well, I plug to Australia's like best gym. It's a members only gym, right? And it's so hard to get into. It's like a $30,000 membership. Like it's so hard to just even get the membership. Impossible. I think they don't give them out anymore. You have to kind of be someone who's someone. I'm not really a gym kind of person. I like to do my Pilates. That's irrelevant. If you have a plug to go into this gym, go early. You know why? Go so early, like 6:30 right now. I was up at 5:30 because all the good guys go there before work at 6 a.m. So I'm running over there in my cute little pink Set Active shirt and some cute shorts. And I am going to network the but not just that. I'm gonna go over there, play a bit dumb. This machine's not working. Get some help over here. Meanwhile, it's like, there's the on button, you dumb. And Sir James next to me is gonna be like, let me take a little look at it for you. Pops over. Oh, you've just got the tag on. You've got to put it back on the little like handle. Oh, thanks. Sorry, what was your name? Yeah, nice to meet you. You're already Cindy, yeah. Yeah, you come here often? Yeah, all the time. All the time. Also have like infrared sauna. It's like co-ed for the steam room and like the hot tub and all that. So I have my small little tiny little bikini. And yes, I am bringing her. She's coming. I am gonna go for a nice little sweat sesh after my sweat sesh. Hopefully James is in there, or Bob, or Billy, or who the whatever, because I might meet my future husband over there. I can just tell it's gonna be a really good morning. Anyway, do this.
This is what she doesn't realize. Those guys are gonna see you coming a mile away. Because there are other women who do that. A lot. And if you don't have the talking game, yes, a lot of women have to work on that. She does. If you can't hold a conversation, with the way she was holding that conversation was kind of suspect. A guy's gonna be like, those guys don't have the time. Maybe she'll get lucky, but I highly doubt it.
Ladies, if you want to meet someone naturally out in the wild, listen. I just saw a statistic that said that 86% of women who make the first move end up marrying that man. 86%. And listen, I know you've heard time and time again, drop into your feminine, let the guy approach you, let him chase you, let him do all of the work. Listen, there's a huge difference between shooting your shot and then chasing after a guy. I don't think many people realize that shooting your shot, you actually have a really good chance that something could work out of it because it doesn't happen very often. And when I personally have shot my shot, the amount of times guys have come to me like, wow, the amount of confidence. Let me just put you on. And it's not even like you have to do all the work. All you have to do is just give them a little layup for them to shoot the shot. I'm going to tell you what I personally do in public, but I want you to put this in perspective. The guys that tend to hit on girls, like I want you to just think back really quick to the past couple of times that you've been hit on out in public. Usually it's not the type of guys that you want to hit on you. It's usually like the creepy guys that pursue everyone, the guys that bounce around, the guys that you really probably can't trust, the way too charming, way too in your face kind of guys. Okay, usually 9 times out of 10. It's the guys that sit back, don't want to bother you for risk of coming off as that creepy guy that usually have a lot of potential. The biggest flop, the biggest fail, don't walk up to them like, oh my God, you're so cute. Oh my God, let me buy you a drink. Pick me. No, we're not doing that. Rewind. Here's what we're going to do instead. So it really just depends on the environment. Sometimes I will.
You notice that's kind of how the last girl was talking. The guys will smell it all over you. Won't work. Let me continue.
Literally just wave and like smile, say hello. Sometimes I'll ask a question. I will ask for a small favor. Guys love being able to help you out. Subconsciously, they're like, wow, I am the knight in shining armor. I would love to hold this jacket for you while you go to the restroom or something of that nature. Okay. Small favors, small things, small questions. Hey, can you help me? I'm lost. Oh, you're on a hike. Ask them for directions. Oh, you're out in public and you don't know how to get to the closest gas station. I don't know. I was in the grocery store once and this guy was like, oh, what kind of peanut butter do you think would be best? And I literally we had a full conversation about peanut butter. He opened the door. I wasn't interested, but like smooth, creamy, if you will. Okay. Like literally ask them for a small thing and then introduce yourself, make it a little segue. If you feel the vibe that they are receptive, you've already opened the door for them. And then at that point, it is up for them to walk right through the door. It's up to them to do the chasing at that point. You've already opened yourself up to communication. It's up to them to make the next move. Then you can fall into your feminine, whatever. You can thank me later. And also follow me on Instagram in case TikTok gets banned.
Now, yes, that would work, but she forgot something. A lot of guys aren't going all the way anymore. If you like that guy, as the lady was just stating before her, and you know that guy, like the lady's going to a $30,000 membership, you gotta shoot your shot in such a way that use that same thing you said, but execute. You have to execute. You have to fully engage him, talk to him, and make it feel natural. Make him feel like it's natural. Make him feel like you don't do this every day. You want to get that guy that everyone want to get that $100,000 guy that makes 500,000 every couple of months, like they say. You know how women say, "Oh yeah, I gotta get that guy." You gotta work for it. You gotta work for it, ladies. It's gonna be hard.
I'm confused how two beautiful women can't even get talked to.
Yeah, that's happening because a lot of guys just aren't talking to beautiful women anymore. I mean, you saw what the last video was about. Well, you didn't see it, but you know what I'm saying. Women have to initiate something, like what the lady just said. You have to do that. You have to show a guy that lay out the doormat for a guy to come talk to you. At least do that, because guys aren't hearing the woman not doing anything anymore.
I wanted to meet someone organically, so I went and sat at the coffee shop for an hour, and guess what happened, guys? Nothing.
So, are they gone? Like gone forever gone?
So I'm just gonna go home and sleep.
She thought because she was pretty. Or a lot of girls keep thinking that. I'm pretty. I'm a pretty gorgeous damsel in distress. Somebody's going to save me. No, they're not.
Hey, let me ask you this. How are you going to be an asset to me if I was dating you?
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that. I would
I'm gonna tell you right now, any man that's gonna ask you a question like that thinks that he's doing you a favor by dating you as a single parent, and you should be grateful. And that's how he's going to treat you and your children, as if y'all should be grateful that he is willing to tolerate you and your offspring.
Yes, you should. Man, this is crazy. Like, if you have a kid, you should, because you never know. That man could really be the knight in shining armor. He could. The things he's gonna have to deal with, the rejection from you and the kid, the years and years he's given up his life because this guy has no children. Think about it. He's given up his life for you because you have a child. He has no child. Most guys won't want to get with you. I'm shocked that he's even given her a shot.
Hey, guys, all single, bro.
It's too childish nowadays. Like, y'all don't got nothing going for yourself. None of y'all got cars. None of y'all got money. Y'all beg for food. They be like, is you gonna take me out to eat? I'm hungry. I just got paid 2 weeks ago and I spent that on something.
They try to ask you on a date just so they can eat?
Yes, just so they can eat. And then when I pay, I get no at the end of the night.
Younger guys are going through it. Why would a younger guy, what's the incentive of that younger guy taking a woman out to a date, especially a young man, and he's not getting anything? His paycheck is not even 500, maybe $200 for the week because he's young. Then let alone single moms nowadays is wild. But no, guys have no wins.
I think guys should cheat.
Yeah, me too. I think that men are capable of having sex without any feelings attached to it.
If they love you and they're like, they do boyfriend things for you, but then they're like, low-key, like, I slipped up, I would probably forgive them.
Yeah, I mean, I've always forgiven my exes for cheating. So I knew that, like, it wasn't them being in love with someone. I knew it was just like, okay, like, you wanted your wet. Okay, we're moving on now.
Wow. I'm shocked. I heard it like that before, but usually women do that for ballers. But they're white women. They seem like they come across like they're gonna do that for regular guys. And they're right. If you get a good guy that's doing everything he needs to do, he's checking off all the boxes, he's paying all of the bills, he's making sure you're safe, he's making sure the home is nice and toasty at night when it's cold. He goes out, makes sure there's dinner brought home. He slips up. Give that man a second shot. Give him a second shot. He deserves it. He's worth for that. Because a lot of times when they don't give him a second shot, they find themselves lonely. That's why they're willing to accept. I commend them. They'd rather accept that than be lonely. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying women should accept harsh treatment. But is it that harsh if a person makes a mistake? They kind of understand guys a little bit, and I like it.
When you first meet a woman, you should be spending money. I don't want to hear your excuse why you don't. If you cannot send Zells, pay for her nails to get done and hair done before first date.
This guy, the Panda Bear. Everybody, you guys know him, right? I've seen him before. The Panda Bear talk tough just to get woman subscribers. And I bet you it worked.
Some of y'all women are going to end up being single forever.
Okay, so I recently went to a singles event and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know, but they're not there. And that's cool. Not like I care.
Yeah, we already know dudes tapped out. Dudes tapped out because of the nonsense. That's like the younger guy said. Even younger women, those guys had to be 15, 16 years old, are saying, you don't have this, you don't have that. These guys aren't 20-something years old, but you know what it is? Those younger women are having relations with guys that are 20-something years old. That probably has a little change. And they have to dip in that same pool. Yes, high school as well. Those young girls are getting with those older guys and being corrupted. Is it their fault? No. Women shouldn't care, especially at that age.
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a two-parent household. I don't care what race you are.
You came from a two-parent household?
No, but I'm going to explain to you why. There's a big difference with the man who was raised with his mother and father versus a man who was just raised with his mother. And I had the pleasure was raised by his mom, and I dated seriously a guy who was raised by both parents. It's a big difference. And coming from a household where I was raised by my mom, as it was a difference.
Of course there's a difference. That man has seen love. I grew up with my parents in the home. I understand what it took. Actually, I grew up from a single mother who bounced back in a year. And how did she bounce back in a year and have that man for 40 years, 40 semi years plus? She did it because she reciprocated, which women aren't doing nowadays. I don't know if this woman here is reciprocating or not, but most women aren't doing that. What do I mean by that? Say if I wanted to run off at the mouth and say something like, oh, you're not my daddy. Who got checked so fast? By my mom. You see women all the time. They don't check kids for doing that. I've never done that. But if I would have, my mother didn't play. My mother didn't play none of that. She would have checked me. Right? So you better show some respect. Yeah, my mom is one of those kind of moms. So women are not doing that now. So therefore, guys aren't getting with single mothers for that reason. No respect. And the kid doesn't respect the guy. And neither does the woman. They act like they do. They have relations with them. They're used to having those relations. They get relations without a problem. Fellatio, everything. Respect, non-existent.
I literally just started crying because I was scrolling through dating apps. And everyone's ugly.
Man, when she said that, I would think she'd be the hottest thing ever. Oh, man. Guys would be so disappointed with her.
Can I have $40,000?
To do what with?
I just want $40,000.
Think not.
Man ain't gonna be handsome, he should at least be handy. Now get your ugly ass outside. Look at you. And change my brake pads.
Another one. A man not gonna be handsome, at least she'd be handy. How about before you say that, you drop some pounds first?
Don't you agree, Mr. Feather?
Word.
And she has to be joking. This is for TikTok. Has to be a joke. But I don't think so. I think it's dead serious. You know, nowadays, these TikToks, man, these women are dead serious and they hold it deep in their core. Oh, she thinks she's a dime. I bet you.
Being a woman is just so easy. Like, I literally got goosebumps, like, just thinking about it.
Why?
So, what made me think about it, we went to the casino for our friend's, 21st birthday. And while they were gambling away their money, right, I'm walking around the casino. Mm-hmm. I made, $4,000 just literally talking to guys and them just giving me chips. And I wasn't doing anything for it. I wasn't let me, for some cash. I literally would just be please. And they'd be like, oh, you're hot, whatever, you know.
They were drunk. But yeah, women do have it that easy and they take full advantage. But guess what? Look at her right now. She's young. She's hot stuff. Ooh, 5 more years. Oh, she doesn't know. You gotta get the man, because all the guys want you right now, but you gotta get that right man. You gotta get him. Like you gotta be like the smart college girls. You gotta lock that man down. You gotta lock down that doctor. Yeah, or try to find him. You gotta get smart. Women like her don't know. Oh yeah, do you agree? I have goosebumps right now. You're gonna have goosebumps when you can't get a man. You're gonna have real goosebumps then.
Bro, being a single mom is literally the hardest ever. Like, you cannot do anything. I literally got like one side of my weights wrecked at the gym because I tried to work out, and they're calling me over the intercom to come get him literally after 5 minutes because he don't want to be with anybody but me because I'm the only person with him. But you literally just can't do anything. I'm literally so exhausted from work like 90% of the time, so I don't ever get to do like a good like real workout. And I got up trying to do a workout this evening and he don't even want to go to the kids club. This is like the 3rd time I've tried to take him. He does not like to be with strangers, so it just makes it hard because I can't do anything. The only time I have help is when I'm working, but I can't ever do anything for myself. And the other parent just gets to do whatever they want. Literally whatever. You can go hang out with your friends. You can work out. You can complain about how tired you are. But really, like, look at my life. Like, look what I have to do every single day.
That's not my problem.
I hate even complaining about this because my mom helps me a lot. And I have a nanny for my son twice.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Week, but that's while I'm working.
Hold on. No. No, she did not just solve the problem right there. She just did, didn't she? I used to have a nanny and that helps. So get a nanny when you go to the gym. Duh. And stop complaining. Because I don't care. I want to see more delicious tears. Feed them to us. We love them. We're salivating at the mouth. Feed delicious tears. You just sat there and stopped crying at a zip. You probably realize you solved your problem right then and there. They get themselves in trouble all the time. You guys seen that. Watch this.
I'm working 24/7. As an entrepreneur, my brain is in work mode 24/7. And I only have physical help while I'm working. And so
get the extra physical help while you go to the gym. Because that's working. You're working out, right? Go get that help. Pay for it. Don't stop crying and pay for that help. You got to pay for it. You're a single mom. You made a baby. You have to pay for the extra things you need.
It just makes it difficult whenever I need to do things for myself. Like, my nails are down to the nubs.
So what?
My toes are a whole different story. Because it's like, when do I have the time? Where's the time to go and do that? Like, I don't have anybody to keep him for me to go sit and get my nails done for an hour. I join a gym with childcare, and he doesn't want to go to the childcare because he doesn't like strangers. I can't do work from home because if I look down for 2 seconds, he's climbed up on my kitchen island. And then you got to deal with the other party complaining that you're not being nice to them. And cleaning, just cleaning all day, every day. That's literally my life. You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. I needed to let that cry out. It's been a little minute since I've cried. I feel like I've just been so numb to all emotion that I just haven't cried.
Now you're single. All right, let's keep it real. If you are a woman and you're dating and you have children, that does not mean you're automatically a liability. But it is a big deal. A lot of women come to me and they say, oh, it's not a big deal. I have kids. You don't have to worry about it financially, to worry about it logistically. You don't have to worry about it. And I call bull. If I care about you and I love you, I am going to think about your children logistically, mentally, and emotionally. All the men out there who are dating women with children, understand that the kids come first. The kids will always come first. And a lot of times that's tough for men to handle. because they either want to have their own kids or they want to be the first thing you think about when you wake up in the morning. And that's just not the case. It's more challenging for men to accept a woman with children because he may want to have his own kids or he just wants to be first in line. And I know it's a hard truth to recognize and to realize that you can be a woman above reproach, have all your shit together, and really just be top notch. And if a man is willing to enter your life, treat him with reverence, treat him with kindness, treat him with love, because it is an extra responsibility on his plate and yours.
Now, he's not going for that. If anybody knows what it is, that's that 6'5", $100,000 to $150,000 making doctor who let these women have it on dating shows all the time. He's not playing.
As a 36-year-old single mother living in Wisconsin, do you know what state assistance I qualify for? I get $42 in food stamps every month, and that's it. I make around $6K a month, so I don't qualify for free healthcare or for childcare. I don't get any child support because my 9-month-old son's father hasn't gone in for a paternity test yet, and I don't qualify to receive free diapers. So leave it up to an entitled, out-of-touch man to make a comment like this. Of course, a man is the one on here just spewing and invalidating. Bro, you have no idea what you're talking about.
You're making money, so what?
Single mom, it is so hard to date. Like, I feel like I do not have the energy, the capacity, or the time to go out with these people because I'm almost like, if you're taking time from me and my kids, you need to be worth it.
The audacity.
And then I go on the date for 5 minutes and I'm just like, I'm paying a babysitter right now. I had to beg my mother. To watch these kids for you.
Delusional.
And in the middle of the date, I'm just like pissed off. Like, I'm so irritated that I hired a babysitter or that I had to beg my family for you. So guys, can we please really consider not wasting a single mom's time on a date? And I'm not trying to be like that girl, but it's just, man, it is not easy.
Wasting a single mom's time on a date. How? Like, listen, because you have a kid, maybe he wants to spend some time with you. This is why guys don't date single moms. Because first thing you're thinking, you're wasting my time. So when I get with you, it has to be worth my time for my kid. I have to make sure I can pull resources from you for my kid. No man is hearing that.
I don't know why guys think that you can just get up at a drop of a click of a button or flip of a switch and just go and like go on a random date or something. Like, that's not me. I have a whole child, like a whole kid. So that means that dates have to be pre-arranged. When I say pre-arranged, I have to make sure my sitter is available. Okay, when I didn't have kids, I could just boom boom pop out, okay, at a random at any given time. But when you have a kid, you cannot just get up and go. Now, it's a lot of women out here that have kids that are able to do that, but I know they are unfit parents. They are leaving those kids at the house by themselves. No, I have a whole 5-year-old daughter. I have to make sure that she has a proper sitter. I have to communicate, okay? I have to be on my grown woman stuff. So if you are going to date me, know that arrangements have to be made, okay? If you want to take me out on a date.
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
Okay? So I don't understand why people say, oh my God, you must be on some bull crap or stuff like that, because, you know, things, yeah, it's going to be an instant reject because I have a whole child, okay? Arrangements.
Yeah. And I don't want to be hard on single mothers because I know with this video right here, it comes across like I'm being hard on single mothers. I just know that guys have awakened. Why do I know that? when I see a video out there and somebody like the guy Brandon and Jamal can react to it. When a guy says, "Oh well, yeah, I understand that guy," another guy says, "I understand it too," another guy says, "I wouldn't deal with that," and another guy says, "Men are waking up. Men are waking up to this," and all men are saying, "It makes no sense for me to get with a single mother." So all of the women out there that are single mothers, winter's already here. That's facts. Winter's here. I know the doctor tried to make it seem more peaceful, but it's not because he's the most hardest on you. I don't mean to be so hard on you, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Winter's here, and a lot of guys aren't going for it anymore because they've wakened up. This is not the 90s anymore, like when my mom did it. This is the 2000s, 2010s, and more guys realize there's definitely more to life than dealing with any situation that's like that.
Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity.